up? Um, so, yay, bartender! I turned it on and configured my bars to my exact specifications. Which I know people are going to be like, what the hell is going on here? But this format works for me. I can see everything, like, really close to my character, so I don't have to be searching around on the sides or anything for crazy shit. So I realized I haven't really introduced myself formally. I just kind of dived right into the Warsong Gulch Adventures. But I actually did make an intro video, and then it got overwritten. So that's the thing that happened. And so let me introduce myself again. My name is Kaely. That is my character name, short for Calendry. And I prefer to use my character name instead of my real name, just because that's what the cool WoW kids do on YouTube. But yeah, you can easily find my real name if you check out my singing channel. But I'm going to keep it as Kaely for this one. I am on an RP server. And I know you guys are probably like, oh my god, RP, what the frick? But there's a story behind it. There is a reason. I played back in vanilla. I started playing in vanilla. And my friend in one of my classes in college told me about the game, and I was like, oh, fantasy game. That sounds awesome. I'm going to play. And she was like really into it. And she was on the server. So of course I had to join the server. I mean, why would I join some random server that my friend's not playing on? And actually I loved this server. It was, I say was because now, you know, it's definitely lower in its population. I think like, not Warm Rest Accord, but a couple other RP servers became big. And most people migrated to those instead of sticking around here. So that kind of sucks. But back in my day, this server was super populated. There were queues to get in at peak times. And it was just wonderful because there were so many mature players. Everybody was super cool, super adult about everything, super mature. And there was minimal trolling, minimal noobishness, minimal everything related to annoying social atmosphere and RPGs, MMOs anyway. So that happened, and then here I am. So yeah, I'm a vanilla WoW player. I have made various returns to the game over the past few expansions. I was most active from mid-vanilla through mid-Burning Crusade. I was in the top Horde guild on the server for a little bit at the end of vanilla and for the beginning of Burning Crusade. And then it kind of fell apart, but then got back together apparently during Wrath. And I'm really sad that I didn't come back for Wrath. That's probably like one of my biggest regrets, because everybody loved that expansion, loved that time. A lot of people, it really rejuvenated the game for them. And I'm really sad that I missed that, you know? Really, really sad. But what can you do? I'm here now. And I came back during the end of Cata 2. I just keep coming back at, like, the worst times. Like, when everybody's done with the game and they've already unsubscribed again. That's when I decide to come back, because I don't know why. It's a damn shame, but I mean, I always have fun when I do resubscribe. I really enjoy just PvPing casually on my own, pugging it. I mean, it can be equally as frustrating as it is fun, but I think that's, you know, I think that's great. I don't know. For me, that's great because I like, you know, the adrenaline rush from doing really well and winning, and then the disappointment and the annoyance when you lose. the feeling of the adrenaline rush and being super excited totally makes up for it. So yeah, that's me. This is my little intro. So we're gonna queue up for some more Warsong Gulch today, and instead of hanging out in Orgrimmar, I'm gonna try to be more productive and go somewhere else. So actually, my next series I want to do is of all my favorite places in Azeroth. There are many places that everybody considers to be like the best zones in World of Warcraft, and I of course love those ones too, but I also have some more hidden spots in different zones that are really dear to my heart, because with my friends and my lovers, not really my lovers, my male friends would hang out in certain spots in a bunch of different scenic places, and I would like to go back there and see how they've changed. They've probably changed a lot since Kata. They probably don't look anything the same, but I just want to go and reminisce and maybe cry a little bit. Actually, I don't want to go to Tirisfal Glades. I want to go to Stranglethorn. Is this Stranglethorn? Okay, this is Stranglethorn. It's so weird that the Zeppelin towers are now inside the city. I can't get used to it. It's so cray. But, I mean, I guess it makes some sense since they have now 4 different Zeps that you can take to different places. Whereas before there were just 2. In this city, at least. It's pretty fancy. Definitely upgraded this place. Definitely upgraded travel, that's for sure. Which, speaking of, that's going to be another quest. That is going to be another series. Me getting a better flying mount. That is something that is long overdue. For sure. I mean, I've been putting it off since Burning Crusade. It's real bad. I don't know, I just never really saw the reason to invest the money. And well, I mean, there's totally a reason. Flying faster, but now since the riding skill carries over to all... Whoa! Don't want to get off the Zeppelin. Applies to all different mounts. It doesn't really matter. But I would feel like I accomplish more if I got one of those fancy Drake mounts. I feel like that would make me feel like a cool new person to the game. Well, not new person to the game. A cool person. A modern WoW player. Let's put it that way. I would feel like a modern WoW player. Whereas now I feel like an ancient old fogey who's like, back in my day, things were super hot. We couldn't just take a Zeppelin to freaking Stranglethorn. We had to go to freaking... Actually, no, I don't want to go this way. Shit. Actually, I want to go Buddha... I want to go to Buddha Bay. I want to go to Buddha Bay. What a waste of time. I want to go... So, let me fly to Ratchet real quick. That'll be fun. Fly to Ratchet. And then once I get to Ratchet, I'll queue up, and then we will journey over to Stranglethorn. Why do I want to go the Booty Bay route? Because the spot that I want to go to is extremely close to Booty Bay. Not that it really matters. I'm sure the Zeppelin takes you to a place that is near where I want to go, but I don't trust it. I don't trust this newfangled Zeppelin system. It's not newfangled at all. It goes to the same exact place, but I feel like it's not going to the place I want to go. Now, I think I've been to back to Stranglethorn once since Kata, and it's totally different now. I can't believe how different it is. Sure, everybody's like, oh, the Barrens are so different. No, I think a lot of the other zones are way more different, like drastically. And it's mainly because I never really cared for the Barrens. Like, everybody's like, oh, the Barrens. This is not where Ratchet is. I gotta go to Barrens. Woo! Make a sharp turn to the left. Yeah, I never really cared for the Barrens. I guess because back in the day you were there for so many levels, it just got super monotonous.